If you ever have the opportunity to walk into a courtroom in one of our state courts in the trial level court system, I highly encourage you to do that. You will notice many times that at one table in the courtroom, there's only one attorney sitting there. But at another table, there might be 2, 3, 4, or even 5 lawyers or even more. And you might be asking yourself, why is there such a discrepancy between one attorney sitting at one table and multiple attorneys sitting in another? You want to learn why this happens? Come join me as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law in the state of New York. The attorney who brings a lawsuit on behalf of an injured victim in accident cases and medical malpractice cases and wrongful death cases is known as the plaintiff's attorney. And the common thinking is it's better to appear as David versus Goliath in these types of lawsuits. So that's why you will typically see only one attorney sitting at counsel table. And typically it is the table closest to the jury. And that's what happens in virtually every trial in New York in the trial court system. Now, on the defense side, depending upon how many people have been sued and how many people have different attorneys, that will determine the number of lawyers sitting at the defense counsel table. But you should also know, there are instances where only one person, let's say in a medical malpractice case, where one doctor is being sued, and now he's got only one attorney. But that attorney may have 2, 3, or 4 assistants sitting at counsel table with him. And you know what? We actually like that when it happens. You want to know why? It's because, again, we look like the underdog. We look like a David versus Goliath scenario. They're the big guys. They're the big corporate people. We're just one little guy trying to stand up for the rights of our injured victim. And that's an important perception for the jury to understand. Many times the defense doesn't realize that having all those assistants sitting at counsel table really doesn't benefit them at all. They have a legal right to stay there and to assist the attorney with questioning and research and anything else he wants. But the reality is, if you're just there by yourself, you just look like a little underdog. But when you come out with the evidence and now show to the jury that you have all the supporting information and evidence and testimony needed to show that you are more likely right than wrong, that what you are claiming is true, now that underdog gets lifted up and it becomes a success story to the jury. Why? Because it's subconsciously, they're seeing it's one against many. And that can be a very powerful message, although a subconscious one. So why do I share this quick insight with you? I share it with you because when you go into court and you go from courtroom to courtroom, you will notice this in almost every single case that's on trial. I realize you're watching this video because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, again, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need answers first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.